Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Emmerdale. When will Samson and Josh be caught out? Emmerdale introduced a new villain to the village this month, as if Tom King wasn't bad enough. As scheming Josh Cope arrived and immediately caused chaos. Josh was brought in as a new friend for Samson Dingle and proved to be a bad influence as a big new storyline began. When Josh and Samson teamed up to threaten Matty Barton during an attempted robbery at the Hyde, the situation soon spiraled badly out of control. Josh ended up pushing Samson, causing him to be accidentally stabbed by the knife that Matty was holding. Since then, Josh and Samson have both lied that Matty deliberately caused the injury in a vicious attack. But how long can the teen's deception really last for? So far, Emmerdale bosses haven't given an exact timescale for how the storyline will play out, but it seems likely that it'll rumble on for a few weeks yet. The ITV soap has released official spoilers for episodes airing up until the end of next week, and there's no mention of Samson's lies being exposed just yet. This is no real surprise, as Emmerdale chiefs want time to explore a topical new storyline focusing on how Matty copes in prison. Matty will be held on remand in jail over the coming weeks. During his time behind bars, he decides to keep quiet about being trans as he fears becoming a target for the other prisoners. Speaking on ITV1's Lorraine this week, Ash Palmestiano, who plays Matty, commented, "This is the worst possible thing that could happen. It's not a good time for him at all. He's a nice guy, and he's a soft guy. He's been quite sheltered by his lovely family. The thought of going to prison anyway would be terrifying, let alone the fact that he's a trans guy. And what does that mean for him? What is it going to be like in there for him? It's an extra whole layer of fear." He added, "Matty has been so accepted in the village, and so loved, and actually that isn't always the case for trans people. So to be able to show this unfortunate situation that involved transphobia, and has now led on to him going to prison, and what's to come in there, it's been really great to show a real perception of that, and what that would be like." Natalie J. Robb, who plays Matty's mum Moira, also said this week, "It's a very current and topical subject. I think it's really good that we're tackling it. This is real, this really happens. I know that Ash has really got his teeth into it as well. I'm sure it happens, and it's good to let people see this side of things, and maybe have a bit of education about what people actually go through when they're trans." This all suggests that Josh and Samson's lies won't be speedily resolved, but there may be an end in sight. In April, it was reported that Samson will be leaving Emmerdale this year. The initial tabloid newspaper report suggested that Samson will be killed off, but actor Sam Hall, who plays the teenager, later denied this. In a chat with Inside Soap, Sam explained, "Well, I don't want to give too much away, but Samson has some really big stuff coming up. However, don't worry, as he's definitely not being killed off. There are some good stories coming up for him, and I was very excited when I read the scripts." Notably though, Sam didn't deny that Samson could be leaving the Dales in another manner. If Samson is indeed bowing out, it seems that his exit could tie in with the exposure of his lies about Matty.